Good morning, YouTube. Are you ready for an adventure?
Guess we might have been.
More than last time.
Maybe. I mean, we did have everything this time, so maybe we are finally ready for an adventure.
You be the judge.
Probably not. So for this video, we first want to give a shout out to Scott and Tammy Webb. They are the people who currently run Camp Harmon. Guys, thank you so much. We had a blast. All right, for those of you who don't know, Camp Harmon is a camp here in California. It's down in the Boulder Creek area. It is a camp specifically designed for people with special needs. And it's a super cool camp. We actually do our overnights there. It's amazing. There's tons of redwood trees, cabins. It's off the beaten road. You totally lose yourself.
I got
beautiful.
sick.
Yeah. Well, when we were driving there, you got some motion sickness because it is up on the mountain and the
Feel good.
very curvy road.
It's not feel good.
No, motion sickness is not a fun thing. So we got there. They told us where we could change and get set up, and then gave us a time frame of when we were going to start our little performance. We decided to do things a little bit differently rather than our normal way of fighting, where you swing and you call out a certain amount of damage. We just decided to go very theatrical with it, and so we just swung in fights, and there were lots of like kicks in the butts and.
I got beat up a lot.
Yeah, you did. I actually stepped out, and for once, we were smart, and we filmed it. So, we have footage for you guys to watch. We're going to do our intro video where we introduced ourselves and kind of talked about our experience with LARPing. Now.
It's where I met my husband over there. And one of the things that I like about it is that I can apply all the crafts that I learned how to do. I sewed most of this out for myself, and it's a great way to find an excuse to make new things. I do drawing and painting again, making props, making costumes. So if that's a thing that you enjoy, it's a great outlet for any arts and crafts that you like doing. Really, you can find a room for anything.
Megan?
Hi, it's nice to meet you all. I've been doing this for about 20 years, actually, and I actually met my husband at a photo shoot for something like this. He came along to take pictures and get dressed up in costume, really not knowing anything of what it was about, but willing vixen here. So, like Allison, I also sew a lot of things. I, in fact, made my prop bow. So I took basically a thing of PVC, stuck in some foam, sewed the sheaths over it, painted the little stencil lines, and then made all the little packets that you throw at people for this. It's been a great game for expressing creativity, and admittedly, I really just like being able to play dress up with my friends and throw tea parties on the weekend. So we bring lots of food and lots of drinks and sit around in the shade and fan ourselves and, drink fruit juice and eat strawberries. It's a great life.
Hi, so my real name is Alex, and I really like hitting people with foam sticks. It's a lot of fun. And then I also just like the creativity. I get to do lots of face paint. I brought my face paints today, so anyone who wants some cool designs, I will be available for that.
Oh, yeah?
Who was the guy in Line Between?
I'm Mia. I'm new to Larp. I've only been playing about a year, but I really like it. When I was a kid, I played with sticks in the backyard and tried and rope my friends into playing combat games that no one really wanted to, but now I've found a great group where I can do that, and it's a lot of fun, and I like it.
What? Yes. I'm Wes. I'm also pretty new. I've been doing this for about a year and a half. David, Allison's husband, pulled me into it, and I'm like, David, I really don't have a lot of money for this. But he's like, yeah, you can still do it. And so I jumped in, and more manner on my back. Took about 6 months of scraping together $2 here, $3 there to buy PVC pipe from Home Depot and scrap cloth and whatnot. But I think it came out pretty cool. So yeah, no, it's just a great chance to kind of escape from the struggles of the week and have a few hours where challenges can be immediately overcome and get that sense of victory. Move forward as the next week starts.
I'm Terrence. I've been doing this for about 6 years. One of the things that I enjoy most about LARPing is that Bing tries to make it so that anyone can be something. small child can be a raging barbarian swinging a two-hander. It's not about how strong you are, it's a touch game. So you can block, you can parry. If you've always wanted to be the big person charging into battle, the game allows you to do that.
I'm John. This is my son Aiden. We're actually super new to LARP. Myself and my friend over there, Yev, have been doing this for about 6 months now, and this is his second event. So, one of the great things about LARP is that it's a game. It's fun. You go, you play. These guys are super welcoming to everyone. You don't have to show up in costume. In fact, my first event, I was wearing jeans and a t-shirt, and they were still like, "Cool, come play." So it's a really welcoming group, and anyone can do it. I'm Flint. I've been doing this for about 20 years now, and it's a lot of fun. You know, it's very serious, and there's things going on, and you must rescue the princess. And then afterwards, like, okay, back to the world.
Hi, I'm David. I also like to make my own stuff, so this old armor I made myself.
This one too.
And that one as well. What LARP means to me is the ability to be a knight in shining armor, which is quite nice. Ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to be able to be a hero, run out and save people and do good acts. And while I try and do that in my real life, I also can do that and fight orcs. So it kind of works in both ways. And that's pretty much what LARP means to me.
As I said earlier, my name's Lonnie. I'm the head of Nero Maine. I've been LARPing for about 30 years, so I'm the old guy here. Started off on the East Coast and then migrated my way to California. Some of the more interesting things you can do at LARP is, we have a saying, which is, be all that you can't be when you're out at LARPing. Which means, as David and some of the others were saying, if you want to play the character who is being the hero or being the heroic one, you can do that. If you want to be your Professor X type with lots of magical powers, you can be that too. As these people right here frequently bring me down with those magical powers when I'm playing a big bad guy. So the nicest thing about LARP is it gets you to be able to put your mundane concerns away for a bit, and you can be somebody else that you've always wanted to be. And that is one of the most satisfying parts of it. So, you guys have anything else like that? All right.
Oh, this is Callie. Callie is Terrence's daughter.
Yep.
This is her very first experience with this. So she is as new to this as all of you, so she looks a little shell-shocked. That's totally normal. But she's really good with Princess Lily. So
We talked before about making things. My armor here was made by my fiance. So she did all the hand tooling and such onto it and set it up for me. I don't get as much chance to wear it as I would like to, because I'm used to being the bad guy to these guys. But whenever I do get a chance to, it's fantastic. And same with the shield, it's handmade as well. So this is made out of foam, so they're incredibly light. When we're done with the little presentation here, if you guys would like to touch these and take a look at them, by all means, feel free to do so. They're made of foam and latex. They're completely safe, and you can't hurt people. No. That's it.
How, like, if I want to do this, how would I get into it?
Easiest way is to contact us through either our Facebook group or through our website, or we even have some forms for you too. Have them up at my car, I'll bring them down for you. And it's fantastic.
Bring me the forms.
We do. You got it. You got
Anything, anyone who wants at the end can take a foam weapon and take a swing at Lonnie. That's really how most
Yeah,
of us started.
I'm
It's
usually
a
the first
great
person
tradition.
everybody hits.
That's how I got into it.
I'll take a swing at you.
Perfect. I get to use my shield, right?
No. I don't know. You can try it, but I'm pretty good.
All right.
I like the skill.
I like the confidence.
Are you
All
good
right.
for pictures?
We are here right
Yes,
here,
absolutely.
too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
We start out the event with a little performance where our little princess dog got kidnapped by the big bad
guys. So we decided that with the group being the size that you guys saw it was, we decided to split into two groups. We had our heels and our faces, which is basically just a WWE way of saying we had the good guys and the bad guys. So we were all good guys, Ironically enough.
The pirates were the good guys.
We are sailors in game. But no, so we came up with a plan to get the dog back, who was our princess. It was a 3-part plan. The first one was sneaking, trap finding, all that jazz. There was a distraction part, and then the third thing was get the dog.
Yes. Rescue!
I was put in charge of the distraction. I don't know what these guys were doing, but I was distraction, so I went to get the help of all of the people. I really wish we would have filmed that because it was amazing. I walked up to them, and I'm like, okay, guys, so we're going to sing a song to distract them because everybody loves a good song, right? Like, everybody loves a good song. I was like, but we're pirates, so we only know one song. Now, I was thinking of doing a pirate song, and immediately, like, out of nowhere, someone's like, Old MacDonald! And I'm like, yes, because pirates only know Old MacDonald. How did you know? You must be a pirate yourself. So we all sang Old MacDonald. I got the entire group of people watching to sing with me. It was tons of fun. It was super cool. They were all really into it. We caused a great distraction.
Yes.
So thank you to all of you from Camp Harmon. I don't think we could have pulled it off without you.
You guys are amazing.
What part did you partake during the distraction?
I fought them.
Okay, so you were a fighter. What about you, kiddo? What did you do?
I fought them.
Okay, so I was the only distraction. Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay, why don't you tell us about the fight?
So there were a bunch of people, and we went up, and I started beating them up. And then we got to beat up Lonnie, and then I went up, and I stole the doggy back.
Oh, okay. Did anyone help you take the
Biggest
dog back?
part.
I mean, everyone fighting kind of helped in some way, but was it just you who grabbed the dog?
Alex helped as well.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Alex actually also helped me sing for a little while, so Alex was kind of everywhere today.
Apparently.
not today, but today in the film.
She was the one guarding the princess, and
That's true.
she had to reclaim her honor.
We have some more videos that we'll show. This was after the grand play and the fighting and getting the princess back. We decided to give, like Yev said, we gave spell packets to the individuals at Camp Harmon, and then we gave them swords to fight us with.
And we battled them. Yeah.
We got slaughtered.
Yes.
That's what it was. It was. Their skills were better than I thought. I have told you we are wholly legitimate sailors.
Okay, well.
But they would make excellent crewman additions. Oh, the mighty warrior vanquished. Take a bow, mighty vanquished hero.
Watch out!
Like the one time.
Because you can't use real arrows, that would hurt somebody. So you hold your bow out like this, and you pull back, and you throw as if it were an arrow. And so I have a quiver full of arrows. But as a side, my character is also a healer, so I have other packets which I use basically as mana. So when people drop in battle, I would come up behind them and put my hand on them, and basically I called upon the arrows to kill mortal and score.
I almost got you. That's
why. Ready to fight again.
I'm gonna get you.
Here we go.
Almost.
Have you ever heard of
Got
that?
it, yeah.
Have you ever heard of this? Yeah. Well, she had one of my games on the very pretty.
I have heard, yes, I have heard of it.
And mana is the game. Exactly.
Yeah, this is mana.
And just like well, some people, they're both fine. And in WoW, I play a sailor as well, so.
We had several people approach us during the filming of the videos and the non-filming of said videos. We fought for quite a while. And lots of people came up and they thanked us. They said they were having a blast just being out there with us, throwing spell packets and fighting. Everyone really seemed to enjoy it. Everywhere you looked, people were smiling. A few people were really into it, and so they had like, "I'm gonna get you" kind of faces. But then afterwards, they were all smiles and hugs and stuff like that. So
A lot of hugs.
a lot of hugs. It was amazing.
Got a few pictures with some of the campers.
Yeah.
That they took. So we don't have those pictures for you.
Unfortunately.
But then we broke for lunch.
Indeed, we did.
Food.
Yeah. Food.
Chicken.
Yeah. So they had chicken. They had coleslaw,
Salad.
cornbread, salad, and then they even made
Cupcakes.
cupcakes. Yeah, that's the word.
The cupcakes were owl-shaped, frosting on top.
Yes, the owl-shaped frosting was because their theme for that particular day was
Harry Potter.
Hogwarts. Harry Potter. So everything that they were doing was Harry Potter themed, and then we showed up in our medieval theme. So we kind of broke the theme, but they had their own theme. It was really cool. So the owls were, owls.
It was really cool seeing them all interacting. And even in the cafeteria, they had their own little games going.
Yeah.
If you put your elbows on the table, they made you run around while they sang a song. I forget the song.
Basically, the song was "Don't put your elbows on the table" because it's bad.
Yeah.
Those weren't the exact words. I'm paraphrasing. We don't remember. But it was really cool. It was really fun, and even the people who forgot and put their elbows on the table seemed to be smiling and laughing while running around.
Yeah. Overall, we had an awesome time.
We really did.
We would love to do it again.
Definitely. It was super fun.
And thank you again for inviting us.
Yes. Scott and Tammy, they actually saw us, our second event there. We did this big epic battle on Sunday, which was the last day they were there. And we had like siege weapons and all this stuff. And they watched it, apparently. We did not know that they were watching it at the time. I feel like I would have tried to put on a better performance than I did. But they were so impressed by what they did, they actually reached out to us and was like, hey, would you guys be willing to do this for our campers? So again, Scott, Tammy Webb, thank you so much for reaching out to us for this opportunity. We had a blast. From what we were told, you guys had a blast as well. So it was just absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for such a great opportunity.
Like always,
Adventures out there.
Welcome back. You gotta stop it with the coughing.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm dying. Hold on. I need a water.
Hi. This is me.
No, it's not.
Like always,
Adventures out there.
Come on, you didn't do it. You didn't do it.
Alright, we gotta do it again.